over here. All right, we're live. Hey guys, anyone who happens to be watching, this is a Air Q&A with iWire HQ. We're coming to you guys live from Boston. So I'm Amy. I'm the director of iWire. We've got
Chris right here.
Developer.
Yeah.
I'm Sork.m online, so either know M from Game Master.
She's the secret agent.
And Celia.
And Devin's here too. So what we're basically going to do is run through a couple questions that we posted, that we kind of compiled from those emails and chats in the event. And this is going to be a pretty short hangout. It's going to be like just 20 minutes, so we're just going to go through a little bit of an explanation of the new accuracy system that's in profiles, and then take any questions that you guys have. So we just want to make sure that you kind of understand it, and that we address any kind of concerns, and then if you have any outside questions, hopefully talk through them together. So maybe just really quick first before we get started, you guys could go along the bottom and introduce yourselves. So we've got Nick. Why don't we start with you? You're muted. Okay. Why don't we start with Anke then? Huh? Would you mind introducing yourself? We'll just go through at the bottom of the folks who are here, and you guys can all say hello.
Ah, okay. Yes, hi. I'm a restricted area. I don't know if you see me. I'm the one on the right, one with the white dress. And yeah, I'm almost 6 months now with you guys. Super happy, and it's my first hangout with you.
Awesome.
And thank you for the stickers. I love them.
What?
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, the stickers, yay! Okay, I haven't looked at the forum in a while. You see where all this stuff is. Derek, I guess you're Derek Sims.
Yeah, that's right. Hi, I'm Derek from Britain, living just near London, and happy to be here.
Excellent, happy to see you. And Mohammed just dropped off, and we lost Nick. We had N7 MD, and we had Nick as well. But anyway, this is live, so it'll be archived for anyone who's not able to join us. So why don't we just jump right in? So we had a few questions that Chris is going to address. The first one, Yeah,
so I just want to say, I'm the one that's mostly responsible for this new accuracy system. So I'll answer some of the questions. Folks are done. So the first one that people had was, why did we choose 30 cubes? And what we're looking for is a balance between a very dynamic system where you can get a feel for your real-time accuracy, and also a wide enough window that it, one cube isn't going to completely demolish it. However, there is a little bit of a trade-off where if we have a really wide window and there's one cube that destroys your accuracy, then it's going to affect you for longer. So there's a trade-off there. But I think I just want to explain, first of all, that your accuracy, it's not just an average of all the cubes equally weighted. It's based on the size of how much volume you add to the consensus in each cube. So a really large cell, such as one near a cell body, is going to have a huge impact on your accuracy. Whereas if you're doing like just a corner cube where you just add a little bit, that's going to have very low impact. So I just want to say that first. So 30 cubes, we were just trying to figure out a number that seemed right. It's just a starting point, and we can adjust it now that the system's running on a live system, and I'm sure we'll fine-tune it. So we're not completely set on 30 cubes. It was just a starting point. And then the next one is, what's the max accuracy change? So I was just saying that all the cubes aren't equally weighted. So it is possible that one cube can have a huge impact on your accuracy. And that's going to be something that you add a lot of volume to the consensus. So there's really no upper bound to the accuracy change, but you can expect around 4% on average for a huge change. Like, I guess between 4% change is what you'd expect most of the time. But you should, if you see that you like played a cube that has a huge amount of volume, you can expect that that will have a greater impact. And also, every time you play a cube, it also kicks an old cube off of your window of 30 cubes. So you may play a cube and you did it well, but you see your accuracy drop. And that's just because your accuracy for that cube 30 cubes ago was actually better. Or at least we computed it to be better at the time. So, and now I just want to mention Trailblazes, because we do have a problem right now where Trailblazes may not have an impact, because by the time they're graded, it's outside of the 30 cubes window.
Like if you're super fast blazing through cubes, someone has to, you have to get retroactive points in order for us to be able to compute your accuracy on Trailblazes. So
Yeah.
if you've done 30 cubes, then it's...
So our current plan, once we finish the current thing we're working on, developer-wise, is when a Trailblaze is evaluated and gets and you get the retro points, we're gonna kick it back to the front of the window. So that will make Trailblazes always have an impact on your accuracy.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah. But what happens if you do a cube well, but you get it very small points because other people have done it badly, but then that gets shunted off by the time to correct it?
Sorry, it was a little
bit
muddled.
patchy audio, yeah.
Good. I mean, don't worry, it's not crucial. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Could you just say it one more time?
Yeah, sorry. It was just, if you do a cube well but get low points because other people have not done it well, then you'll never get that retroactive on your accuracy because it would have gone off cube 31 and vice versa.
He's wondering if your accuracy. So you play a cube, and what you submit does not agree with what other players submitted, even if you are correct.
Yeah, it
Comparison is lower, so your accuracy is scored lower.
But when it's side, for example, when the cube is side, it turns out that the one that was, getting the low point was actually correct.
Yeah. Okay, so the cubes are actually, or your accuracy for a cube is updated every time another player plays that cube.
Yeah.
So it will improve. Like, let's say you trace a cube and it doesn't agree with consensus because the other players were wrong, and eventually your accuracy will go up because like it's reaped or something like that, and it matches your initial trace. So that your accuracy will go up for the real-time accuracy, but that's only if it happens. If it happens while that cube still matters. So if you've already played 30 cubes before that cube gets reaped or something like that, then you won't get the benefit, but at least that cube isn't dragging you down anymore.
Okay, that's fine. That's good.
Yeah, so you'll actually see the accuracy change more often than you play cubes.
Yeah.
It also updates every time another player plays the cube.
Yeah, that's good.
So
What was the last one?
The last one is a question about dust, and this is kind of slightly related to accuracy and slightly not. With this new set of lab cells that we are doing for testing for the upcoming Countdown 2, we had put out a notification about not worrying too much about adding all the dust pieces when you're tracing. I'd say right now that that was kind of just a warning because we were expecting to have cells where the branches would be thicker in a queue, so it's more like a cell body. And so we were kind of putting that out as a kind of a warning in case we encounter those. Right now, we just ask that you continue tracing as normal. Most of the cells that we have encountered right now in our lab cells have been normally playing cells where the and there's some static happening right now. So I'm not sure how much you guys heard of that. Just keep tracing as you normally would trace. If you do have a cell that is more like what we would call a bipolar cell or thicker branches, a lot of missing gas in the middle, we will notify you again of that policy as far as how to go about working with those cells.
I guess that's everything we collected. Any other questions from you guys?
Feel free to type in the chat.
That's good. Yeah. Sorry there's not more people here because the quality is much better this time.
Okay. That's good. So now we know we should do. I think this is the first time it's done from this computer.
Yeah, I can hear you much clearer this time. So it's pity there's not more people here, but thanks very much.
Sure thing, yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for joining. And this will be on YouTube. So if anybody else has questions about it or like wants to catch up, we can just kind of post it there. Any other things? Yeah. You want to say anything about the next competition?
We have another large competition coming up in the beginning of December, and it's got a very entertaining theme. So be on the lookout. I think we'll be making an announcement next week about what that is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Amy's been a robot.
That's a hint. Steve, you can solve it. Okay, thank you guys for joining. We'll see you online on iWire.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm such a dork. Oh, where's the mouse?
You need to stop broadcast.